all 4, and we're going to go to use a mimic, and this time then we're looking for the robot toy. So we double click that one, put your mouse over there and click to show the labels. So we've got 4 inputs and we've got 4 outputs, so each of these buttons will stick when we push them in, so we turn them on and off, and then we've got our different outputs from the toy there. Now we could just connect each button to each of those outputs, but it makes for a fairly boring toy. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the 4 controls control 3 things. The antenna is going to be what we call an Easter egg, so it's kind of like a secret that people have got to discover when they do when they play with the toy. Let's start off with the square then. So we're going to begin with start, and then we're going to see if the square is being pressed. So is the square on? The answer is no. We're just going to loop back and tell the computer to wait. So at that point, pause the video, go and get the robot mimic loaded up, get the start of our program for the square. Okay, so if you've done that, next then we're just going to keep this fairly simple. We're going to say with the square it's going to make the left eye go on, then we're going to delay for a second, then we're going to make the left eye go off, and then again we're going to delay for a second. So we need to join these up, so let's put the yes loop, and remember 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. So let's run that program, press the green button, and the left eye of the robot should keep winking on and off there. So stop that, make sure you save your program, so I would call this one now robot 1. If you get up to that stage, pause the video, get up to that stage, save it as robot 1 and come back. Alright, so if we're at this stage now then, hopefully you've saved it as robot 1 and we've got that one working. What we need to do now then is we're going to use the triangle, the circle and the star to do other things. So the triangle is going to be fairly easy because we're going to make that blink the right eye on and off. The circle, let's attach to the mouth. The star now we're going to make more complicated. Okay, so I'm going to hold off with that at the moment. What I want you to do now, let's put a start in here, and we're going to ask the question, is the triangle on? Your choice now, you can make the triangle either blink the right eye on and off or open and close the mouth. That's entirely up to you. Get that program built and then come back. So pause the video, go and do that. Okay, so hopefully you've got your program for the triangle, whichever that one's doing. Make sure that you then save that as robot 2. Now the program won't run while there are incomplete programs on it, so I'm just going to remove that one there at the moment. Let's scroll over and leave space for it. So next then we've got our circle, so you need to do the same again. If you did the mouth last time for the triangle, do the right eye. If you did the right eye, do the mouth for the circle there. Pause the video, go away and do that, and then come back. So hopefully now you should have 3 programs, one that controls the left eye, one for the right eye, one for the mouth, and you save this now as robot 3. Now let's have a look at the star button. This is a little bit more complicated, not by a huge amount. So let's start there with a start, and we're going to see if the star is on. If the answer is no, then it just waits. So what we're going to do this time, when the star is pressed, we're going to make both eyes go alternate. So what we want to do then is, to begin with, we're going to turn the left eye on and we're going to turn the right eye off. We're going to delay for a second, Now we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to turn the left eye off and the right eye on. Then again, we're going to delay for 1 second. Now let's put our yes in there and create the rest of the flow diagram. So if we run that now, when we press the star, we should get the eyes alternating.